Where are we?
Hey.
Anybody else with that story? Say that you were arguing with an umpire and you laughed at
Yes, that mine too.
Sorry, I screwed it up because I stopped it.
So nobody randomly did that. I'm in a dress. Gotta. Huh? Yeah, you're right. Damn it.
Can I get orders? What? It's a good idea. What?
So Leah, do not ever do anything dumb like that ever again. I was waiting for you. I was like, I'll be on the plus side. Wait, so she's not shooting up. Right here. Moody said I'm going. Yeah, she
Hi, Shelly. Hi, Cindy.
Good evening, everyone. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Welcome to the 2022 Rio Red Storm Athletic Awards Ceremony. My goodness, good start, Jess. My name is Jess Yaus, and I'm up here today with Dean Freitag, and we are talking on behalf of the Athletic Leadership Council, of course, our sports teams. I've had the privilege of representing the women's volleyball team for 4 years now, and I'm also on the Athletic Leadership Council, and here's Dean.
As she said, I'm Dean Freitag. I'm a 5th year here at Rio, and I'm part of the men's cross-country and track teams. And before we get started, I'd like to have all members of the Athletic Leadership Council please come to the stage. For those who don't know about it, the Leadership Council is representatives from each of the sports teams. And our whole job is just to try to make everyone's lives here better. Whatever students need on campus, we try to facilitate better atmosphere at sporting events, just anything you can think of. We ran the lip sync battle, and everyone on stage here had a hand in setting this night up. This wouldn't be possible without everyone here on the stage. So again, can you give everyone here a big hand for putting the time in to set this up? In the future, if anyone ever has any ideas of stuff they'd like to see on campus, talk to anyone you see on the stage here, and if you have any curiosity about joining the council, again, talk to any of us. Thank you. That's good.
So tonight, I know that this event hasn't been held since my freshman year back in 2019, so a lot of you have no idea what's going on tonight, and that's perfectly fine. So tonight we'll be hearing from each of our sports teams. A representative from each will give some season highlights and announce their champions of character, as well as any conference awards that were given throughout the season. We will also be announcing 7 other awards, 6 of which were voted on by our Athletic Leadership Council. To start our team speeches tonight is Charlotte Pilgrim for women's soccer.
As Jess said, I'm Charlotte. I'm a member of the women's soccer team here at Rio. Please make all of my teammates who are able to come stand. I'm a freshman, so I don't really know much about the past seasons, but according to our team grandma, Ashton, this is one of the best seasons that the programme has ever had. This season we came second in the league and made it to the tournament final, but unfortunately missed out in a close 1-0 defeat. This team received many awards, including Chase Davis receiving Player of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year, All-American Honourable Mention and First Team All-Conference. She was joined on the First Team All-Conference by Ashton Snyder, Parker Ruff, Lorna Campos and Katomi Konoshiwa. 2 members of the team also received Second Team All-Conference awards. They were Trinity Hassey and Morgan Nutter. Tonight you'll hear about many individuals who received the Champions of Character awards, and I'm very privileged to be among these individuals. Our squad this season was very diverse, a mixture of Americans and internationals such as myself. As well as this, we had many different academic years, with 5 individuals were walking at this upcoming graduation: Parker Ruff, Lindley Willis, Chase Davis, Madeline Yates and Crystal Hopper. I am so grateful for the memories that this team has given me in my first year here in America, from pre-game traditions to the initiation bus karaoke. Even off the pitch, we tried to support others by scheduling training around other sporting events so that we could go support other teams together. I'm so proud to be a member of this team, as we know where we want to go and we have our goals for next season. We're going to do everything we can to get there. We have a great thanks to give to Tony, Louisa and Andrew for all the hard work they put in, pushing us to perform at our best. I'm so thankful to have met these people who have welcomed me here and become a second family, and I could not imagine a better group of incredible women. Congratulations to everyone that receives awards tonight, and well done to all teams on their seasons, and best of luck to track and softball at nationals. Thank you, I hope you have a good evening.
Do we have any representatives of the men's soccer team who would like to speak on their behalf tonight? Okay, I'll take that as a no. That we're going to move on to men's and women's cross country. Speaking on their behalf will be myself and Jaden Roach. So Jaden, please come to the stage. Will any members of the cross country team please stand up to be recognized? Yes, you guys have to stand up. I'm going to start with our men's cross-country season. You guys can be seated now. We had a rocky start at the beginning of the year. We are a very young team. It took us a little bit to get our feet underneath us. By the end of the year, it was one of the best teams I've seen here in my time. I think our turning point of the season was in Queens, North Carolina, and literally every member of the team, men's and women, PR'd at that meet. We ended up coming up 1 point short of going to nationals as a team, which is a sore spot, but I'm still very proud of the guys and everything we did. Earning all conference, Daniel Persinger. Stand up, Dan. And earning a conference championship and cross-country runner of the year, Cody Booth. Cody also represented our team at the national championship in Fort Vancouver, Washington, and earned All-American honors for cross-country. Now speaking on behalf of the women's cross-country team, Jaden Roach.
Hello everyone, my name is Jaden Roach, and I am very honored to be here to speak in front of you today. To start this off, I just want to thank everyone who came here tonight, every athlete in this building, to the coaches who have supported us throughout the school, and anyone else who put this together or took time out of their busy schedules to come here today. Coming into college, I personally was not expecting to run cross country. I thought I was just going to be here to run track. Looking back, I'm really thankful that Coach Willie had asked me to run. Being on the cross country team allowed me to meet many great guys and girls on the team, and even though our girls' team was very small, we made it work. Our MVP of the season was no doubt Mackenzie McCarthy. Mackenzie was first team all-conference in the River States, finishing 4th. And this qualified her for the NAIA National Cross Country Championships in Vancouver, Washington. There she finished 39th with a time of 19 flat, making her an All-American. As I mentioned earlier, we had a small team. There was only 4 of us. It was Mackenzie Mccarthy, Kara Dillon, Abigail Kearns, and myself. Due to a few injuries, we struggled to assemble a lot of runners for the meets, because for a cross-country race you need at least 5 people. We only had 4. Thankfully to Alyssa Dingus, a sprinter on our track team, she helped us in our conference meet in Indiana. We finished 6th overall in the conference. So, yeah. Oh, and champion of character, that was me. So that was cool, but I was told I had to mention that, so yeah, thank you, my coaches, for that. And we also have one more thing. Mackenzie McCarthy, our outdoor conference meet this week, a few weeks ago actually, she had a season-ending injury, unfortunately, so we just wanted to do something special for her, because she would have loved to have been here, but unfortunately couldn't, so.
We actually have Mac on FaceTime right now, so let's give her a round of applause for her All-American honors. And also wish her a speedy recovery. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.
All right, up next we have the women's volleyball team represented by Avery Hunsinger.
Hi, I'm Avery, and at this time I would like to ask all of my teammates to please stand. To me, this season felt so special. Coach Donaldson has said that this is one of the most exciting teams that she has coached, and as a player, I can feel that same energy and grit on the court. I can feel the energy in every lifting session, practice, and game, especially when we get Coach to help us prank Jess before practice, making her think that she's in trouble. We have been honored to have multiple conference awards this season, making first team all conference as well as all Midwest region is Amanda Rarick and Jess Yaus, making second team all conference is Shalia Bird and myself. Our Champions of Character Award winner was Lauren Noland. And our assistant coach, Jordan Walker, was named Assistant Coach of the Year. With all of these awards, we were very strong in multiple stat categories, especially being the #1 blocking team in their RSC. Thank you, Shalia and Jess. And I cannot wait to see how we grow into a stronger, unstoppable force next year. With that being said, I would now like to honor our seniors and graduates, Abby Wood, Kylie Tong, and Abby Meldick. Thank you so much for everything you have done for our program. And on behalf of the whole team, I want to say good luck in all of your future endeavors, and I cannot wait to see everything you accomplish. Thank you.
Next up, we'll be giving the Emily Cooper Character Award. Giving this award will be Jeff Lanham.
Thank you, Dean. Just a word of congratulations for Dean and Jess. It's just fantastic putting us together with the committee. Just proud of what everybody's doing. This is a little different in that this is a student run, so of course I'm not a student, 45 years ago maybe. So with that, we every year there is a, pull this out so I can read this. The volleyball team gives out an award, and with that I'm going to just tell a quick story of why why this award is given out. In 2015, Emily Cooper was a GA for our volleyball team. Tragically, she was taken from us in February of 2016 in a car accident. She was played 4 years of softball at Marshall University, was part of 3 championship teams there, advancing to the championship game of their conference, and she was the leader of that team, of those teams. She's also the niece of our volleyball coach, Belina Donaldson, and we give this honor because of the character, the grit, the competitiveness that Emily had. I think if I remember this right, Belina, you can tell me if I was wrong. I think I heard a quote from you once that said, even if we're playing checkers at home, that that was the most important game that she had going on in her life, was that checker game. And that was just what she put out throughout her entire life. She had just recently been named as the head softball coach at Jackson High School at age 22, which was the youngest in the state of Ohio. So that somebody recognizing what kind of character and what kind of drive that Emily had. So we came up with this award, and it's given to somebody on the volleyball team that meets that character, meets that drive, and meets that competitiveness that's there. And before I read the award, Billy Cooper is here with us tonight. He's actually going to present the award. But I want to read what it says. This is the Red Storm University of Rio Grande Emily Cooper Character Award 2021-22. A quote from Emily says, "My purpose is for God's kingdom, not my own," from Emily Cooper. So this year's award winner will be presented to Avery Hunsinger. So please join us, Avery. Thank you.
Our next team to be presenting is the men's rugby team, represented by Holden Fritz.
Cool. All right, good evening. My name is Holden Fritz, and I will be representing the rugby team. Can you guys please stand up? Thank you, gentlemen. First, I would like to say thank you for Coach Adrian. You have led us to shape us into men that we are not only in the classroom today, but also within the community of Rio Grande. So we thank you for everything that you've done for us here at Rio, for us as athletes, and for everything that you do here for the community. It means a lot to us. Going from there, this is our first year as a program here at Rio. We went undefeated for our regular season, 9-0. We also won our conference championship. We went to the Elite 8 for the nation, and then we ended up finishing 5th in the nation, sadly. Thought we could win it all, but next year. And then we'd also like to represent Mason and Chase Viotti as making all conference. So. For our 7 seasons, it wasn't looking like we were possibly going to have one, but luckily some soccer players and wrestlers pulled through for us, and they helped us out in a huge way to actually let us have a 7th season. Going forth in our 7th season, we ended up going 8-4-1, so we had 8 wins, 4 losses, and 1 tie. To end our season, we actually won the Conference Cup, so we did pretty good, even though we had some people that never played rugby. So that's a huge win for us. I would also like to recognize our senior, Caden Harden. I don't think he's here tonight, but I would like to say he's graduating, moving on into the real world. Good luck with your future, being a teacher, and we cannot thank you enough for your time on the team with us. Myself and the rest of the team wanted to say thank you to all the students and staff for cheering on at our home games, screaming "ready, ready" with all of us. We got a ready guy in there, Patrick. Ready. Yep. We cannot thank you guys enough for your support, honestly. We can hear you there in the stands, and it really means a lot to us. So we'd like to see next year the hill to be even more filled. You guys are awesome, so please keep doing what you guys are doing and just keep on being scholar athletes like you guys are. Thank you, guys.
Next up, representing women's basketball is Avery Harper.
Like Jess said, I'm Avery. I'm representing women's basketball. I'm a senior this year. We had a pretty successful season this year. We made a lot of history, broke some records. We finished with an overall record of 32-3, and that left us with a ranked 20th in the nation at the end. We won the first national tournament game in women's basketball school history here, and also our 32 wins were the most in school history. We finished first in the nation in scoring at 94 points a game, and first in the nation in assists with 28.1 a game. We also had the first win over a top 10 opponent in school history when we beat Indiana Tech at Indiana Tech. And then we were regular season and conference tournament champions. So I did forget to tell my teammates to stand up, please. Thank you, ladies. We also had some individual awards. Ellis Gaines, you want to stand up? Ella was third team All-American this year. She was Player of the Year in the conference, as well as Newcomer of the Year in the conference. And she was first team All-Conference. And then Haley's not here, but she was also first team All-Conference. And then Kaylee Darnell and China Chambers were second team All-Conference. And then Coach Molly, if you want to stand up. Coach Molly was the Coach of the Year in the conference, and he also surpassed his 600th win this season. So Jess asked us to think of our favorite memory from the season or the best moment that we had. And honestly, there was a lot. I think a few of the highlights were beating Indiana Tech, and then definitely beating West Virginia Tech with Ella's buzzer beater in the Final Four game of the conference tournament. And then I think probably number one is when every single person in here was at our conference championship game. That was so awesome. We thank you guys so much for that. That was probably one of the best atmospheres I've ever got to play basketball in, so thank you all so much. Please do that next year for the girls. And then, so in our program we had 6 seniors, China Chambers, Michelle Carter, Hannah Coleman, Macy Siders, Aaliyah Howe, and myself. So I just want to thank you guys all for all the support this season. We couldn't have done it without you guys cheering in the stands.
Next up, we're going to have men's basketball. Representing them, Taylor Mack, better known as T-Mac.
Good evening. Can I have the men's basketball team stand up, please? All right. Good morning, everybody. The people that don't know me, good evening. Yeah. Good evening, everybody. If you don't know me, my name is Taylor, aka T-Mac. I am a junior here at the men's basketball team. This year was a very developmental yet successful season for us. We learned a lot from each other. We built a brotherhood and learned to fight for one another. One moment that stands out to me was our win against Taylor University. This was the first team that our team came together and fought from start to finish. From Coach Wood going crazy and stumping his foot on the sideline, from the staff and from the players. Everybody was just on a whole different level. Even Kamadi's dad was going crazy in the crowd. At the end of the season, another highlight, a feel-good moment was beating U-Pike on their home floor, and it felt so good, you know. They was the #1 offensive team in the nation, who we led to their season low in scoring. And at the end of our season, we made the conference tournament and had 2 players named first team all conference. That was Shiloh Blevins and Mickey Tadich. Can you guys stand up? Mickey's my Luca. That's my Luca. Mickey also led the league in three-pointers made and points in the conference. And also our champions of character was Brom Hine. Can you please stand up? He is always lifting everybody up. He brings so much positivity to our team. And we're so grateful to have you. We really appreciate all the support this past season and hope to see even more fans in the stands next year, even our rugby guys. I need that ready again, you know? Ready. And I can't wait to hit the court with you guys, and I love you guys. Thank you.
Next up, representing cheerleading, is Trinity Liming.
Good evening, my name is Trinity Liming and I'm representing the cheer team. Could you guys please stand up? Throughout our cheer season, we have created many memories, from participating in holiday parades to hosting Galley Academy Middle School and having the honor of them dance at one of our halftimes. The dynamic of our team is very strong. We always come together and make the best of every moment at practices, games, and even just hanging out outside of mandatory times. Every girl was encouraging of one another, and we all worked really hard to keep that positive environment. Each person on my team contributed greatly, but I wanted to recognize the 2 graduates on the team, Ashley Jones and Olivia Runyon. They have both been on the team with me for the past 3 years, and they are both moving to bigger and better things. These 2 girls will be greatly missed, as they were both role models to the team. I wanted to thank our coach for all the time and effort she puts into our team to make sure we're all taken care of is greatly appreciated. We would all be lost without you, Gwen. Thank you so much. I also wanted to thank our GA Raff and student assistant Allie for running practices from time to time to make sure girls' questions are answered, giving good advice, and just being a good role model for us to look up to. But lastly, I wanted to thank my teammates for being the girls I'm able to be to come to with understandings and words of encouragement. I'm very grateful for each person on my team and how I'm comfortable enough to talk to my teammates to find the best possible suggestions and outcomes. Thank you for being not only my teammates, but my friends.
Next up, we'll be giving the Freshman of the Year awards. This award will go to the male and female freshmen in Rio that showed great performances. As everyone knows, switching over from high school to college is a big change, not only academically, socially. In athletics, you're facing people who are in their mid-20s and some adults at some points. So these athletes stepped above and beyond and performed on the field. And winning the male freshman of the year for Rio from Rugby, Shea Spiati. Come on stage. We have an award for him. Shea earned all conference in rugby and during the 7th season was the leading scorer for the Rio men's team.
Let's go, Jaden!
Can you get a ready from the rugby team?
Ready!
Anyone that wants a picture of Shay?
That's perfect.
Check it back.
They want
Check it back.
All right, while he's posing and doing whatever he's doing, I am up to announce the Freshman of the Year Female Award. It's going to take me a while to get through all this information because Lauren Jolly not only represented the women's volleyball team, but the indoor and outdoor track team as well. So she was a 2-time conference champ when it came to track, a 5-time All-River States Conference runner, and she hit the All-Rio list 4 times. She was number 2 fastest in indoor 4x400, number 3 fastest 60-meter hurdles, number 4 fastest indoor long jump, number 2 I said that wrong, but it's fine. Number 2 outdoor fastest 4x400, as well as being a wonderful DS on our volleyball team. So congratulations, Lauren Jolly.
Now we're going to have any opportunities for a picture taken of both Freshman of the Year. Next up is the men's volleyball team. Representing them is Ethan Johnson.
Alright, so my name is Ethan Johnson. I'm a freshman on the men's volleyball team. With this being a first year program, we had our ups and downs. However, we have always stuck together as a team, and our first win of the season was over Carlisle in 4 sets. And that was such a critical moment that we can all remember forever. We can tell how much it meant to Coach Rawls when he was jumping around and yelling after the game in the locker room. Although most of our games were away, our first home game was an important moment in our season. It was special that our opponent, Bluefield, joined our picture before the game when we were presenting a ball to keep in the case signed by us players. Looking to the future, I am optimistic about the growth of our program. We'll go from this moment. I would like to recognize the Champions of Character Award winner, Seth Moore. If you could please stand up.
Next up, Serenity Kurtz representing the bowling team.
Hi, my name is Rena, or Serenity, but whatever. So first I'm going to talk about the women's team. So can all of the women please stand up? Good job. So this year our Champion of Character Award went to Miss Macy Perkey. I don't know if she's over there, I can't really see. I see her, okay. So this was her first year on the team, and she excelled on both the JV and varsity team all season. So she was a great asset to the team, and it was great to have her. This season, the women's team had a crazy ride. We did way better than we've ever done before, and it was really awesome. We won our very first tournament ever, right out the gate. It was a first win for the program in general, men's and women's, so that was kind of cool. It was a great start to our season. And then throughout the season, we had various finishes, all higher than before. I'm a fourth-year member of the team, and we've had some big L's. But this year was awesome. We have done so good this year. It's exciting. Going out with a bang. It was also great to see our sophomore standout, Katie Moody, watching her bowl this year. Yeah, she did amazing. Not only did she bowl good at every tournament, but she made all-tournament team twice and snagged a first-place finish out of all the competitors, earning a well-deserved trophy. So give her a round of applause for that. So to end our season this year, we actually got conference runner-up, bringing home another piece of hardware, so that was great to kind of go in on a high note and finish on a high note for this year. Other exciting awards include Katie Moody receiving first team all-conference, and freshman Emma Peruzzi receiving an honorable mention, so that was great. And then senior-wise, it is myself and Brianna Eberly and Ashley Morris will be graduating as well. So if you guys want to give a round of applause for the seniors and just the whole women's team in general. Now we're going to talk about the men's. Will this year's members of the men's team please stand to be recognized? Okay, cool. You guys can sit. So this year's champion of character was Chris Somerville. Chris has been an amazing asset to the team. Oh yeah, you guys can clap if you want. It's okay. He has been an amazing asset to the team the past 5 years. He's always got a positive attitude. He's always got top-tier leadership skills, and he always puts up high scores, so it's really great. It's been awesome to bowl with him these past few years. This year, the men won their first ever tournament in men's program history as well. It was their final OBC League Championship of the year, and it was a long day. I don't think they got done until around midnight. It's a lot of bowling. But they pulled out the win on that one, and it was awesome. And then our only all-conference member was represented by Carson Rogers. So congrats to him. He did a great job all season. We also had an all-tournament team made by Daniel Gross at the OBC number 3. So congrats to him. So our only senior on the men's bowling team is Nathan Burns. So he will be graduating this year, so go ahead and give him and the men a round of applause.
Next up will be the men's wrestling team. Representing them is Isaiah Frederick.
Will you guys all stand? Wrestlers. I'm Isaiah Frederick. I'm a senior. I'll be returning next year for a 5th year. This year was really the first year of wrestling at Rio. They had it last year, but they had 4 guys on the team, something like that. So wasn't super successful, didn't have the guys for it. So having an actual season this year, it was exciting, man. Everybody's a freshman, minus me and one other guy. They're just real gritty. We got our first team duel win in Rio Wrestling history against Cornerstone. We won 35-14. We ended up beating West Virginia Tech this year too, that was exciting. Our highlight this year would have to be our duel against Midway. We lost the duel, but they knew that they'd rested us. It was a dogfight. We lost by a lot. Oh, geez, I'm nervous. It was exciting though. It really set the program in the right mentality, the right direction. Let the guys know they deserve to be here. They deserve to be wrestling in college and competing at high levels. We had a freshman, Mitchell Freeman. He was 1 win away from being the first national qualifier at Rio. He lost to the eventual national runner-up at the national tournament. Lucas Chess and Tyler Crompower, they were both academic all-conference. Our voted champion of character was Vernon Green. We're super excited to have almost everyone returning next year with the addition of some young, eager guys ready to get to work. Rio Wrestling's on the rise, so just be on the lookout for us next year. We'll have some home duels. everything for you guys to come out and get excited for it. Thank you.
Next up, representing softball is Kenzie Cremines.
Hey. So my name's Mackenzie Cremines, and I'm representing the softball team. So we went 22-2 in the conference, and overall we are now at 39-13, but we're not done yet. And we were regular season conference champions, so now we have a bid to nationals, and we find out where we're going on Tuesday. So one of our team highlights this year was game 2 at Midway. We went into 16 innings. It broke the record for the longest game in the River States Conference, but then an hour later, Carlo and Brescia broke that record going 17 innings. So we were upset. Our champions of character is, wait, hold up. All y'all stand up, softball team. Forgot, sorry. Yeah. Okay, so our champions of character was Megan Basler. Megan, stand up. Okay, and then our first team all conference was Lexi Carnahan, Caitlin Brisker, me, Zoe Dahl, Sydney Campolo, and Taylor Webb. And our second team all conference was Ray Hastings, Shelby Schmidt, and Jenna Myers. So we have 2 fifth-year seniors and 2 four-year seniors. Our fifth-year seniors are Ray Hastings and Shelby Schmidt. And then our four-year seniors are Zoe and myself. I'm so proud of this team for accomplishing everything we have so far. We have fought so hard and put in so much work to be where we are at this point in the season, but we're not done yet. Thank you to our coaches for pushing us and believing in us, and I'm so proud of this team. Go Water Tornadoes.
Next up, we'll be giving our Comeback Player of the Year award. This award will go to a male and female that went through either personal injury, health issues, or just personal issues in their lives. Winning the award on the men's side, representing men's basketball, Mickey Tadich. And representing the women's comeback of the year, Megan Nope. Representing cheerleading. Next up will be the baseball team, represented by Trey Carter.
Good evening.
Yeah, you did.
I'm Trey Carter, and I'm representing the baseball team. Baseball, could you please stand? First, I'd like to say thank you to our coaching staff for everything this season. Highlight from this year, I would say, is beating Point Park at their place. We were fighting for a spot in the tournament, and they were number 1 in our conference. We walked in there and took 2 out of 3, and got ourselves a spot in the tourney. This year didn't go as planned, We fell short, obviously, of our goal, which is a conference championship. But we plan to change that next season. On the other hand, we did have a few individual conference awards, and these award winners were, first team all conference was Clayton Sorrell and Jacob Johnson. Second team all conference was Lane Metler. The Golden Glove Award, which was myself. And Champion of Character Award was Runyon. Thank you.
Now representing track and field are Alyssa Dingus and Nate Davis.
So hi, my name is Alyssa and I'm a part of the girls track and field team. So will the girls please stand up to be recognized? So first, I'd like to thank our coaches for everything that they do for us athletes. During the indoor season, we placed 4th at conference, and Lauren Jolly was awarded the Champions of Character Award. Mackenzie McCarthy was represented for the girls team at the Indoor Track Nationals, placing 7th in the 5K. And then during outdoor conference, we ended up placing 3rd overall. Kat Root was awarded the Champions of Character Award. I feel as if we are definitely moving in the right direction, and I'm excited to see what we do next year. We also have 3 seniors leaving us this year, so we'd like to say that we will miss you girls and the best of luck to you in the next chapters of your lives. Our seniors are Sam Miller, Kat Root, and Serena Crest. Mackenzie McCarthy also qualified for nationals in the 5K, 1500, and 3K steeple. And as Jaden said earlier, Mackenzie did get hurt at our conference this past weekend, so we'd like to keep her in our thoughts and prayers, as I'm sure in the next couple of weeks will be hard for her not racing at nationals. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Nathanael Davis. I'm a part of the men's track and field team. If I could have the guys stand up for me. Thank you. So this year we had our 2 champions of character were Mason DeShong and myself for indoor and outdoor respectively. One of our team highlights would probably just be opening our outdoor season in North Carolina. It's always good to just get outdoors, get away from indoor season. It brings the team together, and we always have really good competition there, so that was really nice. Our national qualifiers, on the guys' side, we had Cody Booth in the 5K, and then Dean Freitag and Tristan Janey in the 3K race walk for indoors. And then outdoor, we had the same 3, but Cody qualified in the 1500, and then Dean and Tristan in the 5K race walk. Other awards, Eric Weber received Conference Men's Field Athlete of the Year. And then we would also like to recognize Dean Freitag and Daniel Everett as our 2 seniors on the team. I'd like to thank the coaches and our GAs for all their support and helping the team through the season, as well as all of you showing up to our conference meet. We received 2nd as a team indoor and outdoor conference, both times to Point Park. So we have an axe to grind. We're ready, we're excited, and happy to get out there next year. Thank you.
Next up is the Esports team, represented by Aiden Smale.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jaden Roach, and I'm part of the Esports team here at the university. Can I please ask all the Esports players that actually came tonight to just stand up? Firstly, I'd like to congratulate all the athletes for the amazing hard work this season. This is the 2nd year Esports has been a part of the sports here at the university. It's hard to pinpoint a single team highlight from the season, so I'd like to say that the highlight for the Esports team would be that we have 3 out of the 5 varsity teams that won their conference championships this season. and 4 out of the 5 teams have qualified for the national championships that will be taking place over the next 3 weeks. Feel-good moments. Feel-good moments for us would definitely be beating bigger schools such as Miami University and the University of Alabama, of which the Rocket League team won 21-1 in a best-of-5 series. We have many individual accolades, including many MVPs across all 5 of our varsity titles. It has been an amazing second year, and I'm looking forward to all we have to achieve in year 3 of the program. Thank you.
Next up, representing golf is Madison Dusky and Colton Blakeman.
Hello everyone. If the men's and women's team could please stand up. I'm MK Dusky and I'm representing the women's team.
Colton Blakeman, I'm representing men's golf.
A highlight on the more humorous side, we had this season, we were at a practice round and it was the very first hole. And my true golf skills really just shined through. Instead of the ball going forward, it went straight right, couldn't even yell for, and just hit Abby right in the chest.
So some of the highlights on the men's team, the very first tournament of the year, we had a player finish in the top 10 after the first day, and then finally in the second day, he made a conference tournament player, and that is Whitney Bird. That means he made the top 5. Bird, will you stand up? And on another tournament, we were actually tied after the first day as a team, and after the second day, we had a player win medalist, and that was Jacob Calvin.
The men's and women's team can both agree that our favorite part of the season is our new coach, Lauren Lee, wherever you are. We really appreciate all that you do for us. One of our seniors is Abby Eichmiller. She studied business management and accepted a job as an accountant at an oil well company in Marietta. Hunter Rockhold is another senior. She studied diagnostic medical sonography and healthcare administration, and she will be a cardiovascular sonographer. Our one senior on the men's team is Colton Blakeman, and he plans on working and coaching golf in his future. I'm also a senior and I studied social work, and I plan on accepting a job as a counselor. Good luck to all the graduates in the room, and enjoy next season to the rest of the athletes.
Next up, we'll be announcing the Male and Female Individual Performance of the Year Award. So I apologize ahead of time. I can hardly understand some volleyball stats, let alone the 2 sports that I'll be announcing today. So let's give it up to our Male Individual Performance of the Year, to Dean Freitag. Dean was a 2-time conference national champ, as well as a 4th-time All-American. Did I get that right? Dean is a national champ for his 3,000-meter race walk. His winning time was 12 minutes and 33 seconds, which was over 20 seconds faster than the second-place runner, Walker. He's 2nd in Rio history, and he's ranked 17th in the world for the year. Let's give it up for Dean. Our female individual performance of the year goes to Ella Skeens for her 40-point game against IU East on February 1st. She shot 60% from the 3-point line, was 67% in field goals, as well as had 14 rebounds. Congratulations again to Ella.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did.
Next, I'll be pulling up a video from Justice that she created and has a bunch of photos throughout the year. So if technology works with me, we'll see how fast this can come up. Just kidding, it's not cooperating. We're just gonna pause for dramatic effect, apparently. Cal, you wanna come fix this, please? Don't leave me up here alone. I don't know what I'm doing.
No shot.
This is so much fun. It literally worked 5 minutes ago.
So is everyone enjoying themselves today? Give yourselves a round of applause.
And now we're going to watch how fast Dean's race walk really is. Here in person for the first time. Could I have all 2022 associates and bachelor's degree graduates come up to the stage, please? All right, let's give it up for our seniors one more time. Congratulations to all of these graduates today, whether it's a 2-year or 4-year degree. We appreciate all your help here in athletics and all of your contributions to the university. Congratulations. Before you leave, if you haven't gotten your stole, there's nothing but to sign right here.
The people in the back?
I love that one. I need that one. Yeah, it's cool. Barely.
All right. Technology didn't fail us completely, so give us 1 second and our video montage will play.
Feel free to cheer when you see your teammates.
Get that. Yeah, Moody, baby. smart, bud.
Go, go!
Oh, she was hosed. Oh no. Megan! Why Megan smiling like that? Yeah, right. Why are you like so? Can't catch me. Strike out. There's Ford. Come on. That's Jenna. Big ribeye. Oh, that was me. Okay, Jenna.
Before we conclude the night, I'd like all coaches, GAs, and assistant coaches to please rise. Without them, we wouldn't be able to do the sports we love every day. So again, come on, give it up for them one more time.
All right, thank you everyone for coming tonight. Just a reminder, Airwood will be creating a Facebook page where all photos from tonight will go. There's also a live stream going on right now. And then any photos taken, just check out that Facebook page. I want to thank everybody again for coming out tonight. You were a great crowd. Once again, I apologize for the technical difficulties and my horrible public speaking skills. So, everybody have a good night and end their semester well. If you're on Athletic Leadership Council, please come to the stage for a photo, please. Now I'm done.
They ain't my mom or my dad, so I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to tell them what to do.